At approximately 5:22 p.m., Jacqueline Medina hurries home after her shift to swap her footwear before returning to see her 16-year-old Elizabeth Medina perform with the Edna High School junior varsity squad. Jacqueline stands along the sidelines of the route, eagerly scanning the crowd to spot her lovely child. However, as the squad marches past, Elizabeth is missing from the group. Medina stays until the final float passes, yet her daughter never appears. By 6:47 p.m., Edna officers respond to the unit where Elizabeth lives with her mom. Where is she? Tell me where she is. Where is the victim? Where is she located? Go, go, go. Clear the way. Keep moving. Where is she? In the back. Step aside. Let us through. Move now. Ma'am, please step outside with us right now. I cannot leave her. That is my child. I get it. I know. We have to speak with you to figure out what happened. Medina discovers the girl in the tub, dressed in her typical pajama shorts and tee. She notices a puncture mark on Elizabeth's abdomen and realizes the body is cold and rigid. Look right there. Do you see the injury on her midsection? It looks like a puncture. Yes. Do you spot a weapon or knife anywhere nearby? No. This is a murder. Agreed. Control the entry point. Hold everyone who is outside. All right. Mike, this is a crime scene. Get the cuffs ready. It is confirmed. This is a killing. Yes, she was stabbed. Here is the situation. 16-year-old female victim appears to have puncture wounds to the torso. We are treating this as a murder now. Was anyone present when you arrived? The place was empty, not a soul inside. No. I entered and checked her bedroom, screaming for her, asking where she was. Then I sat on my bed, calling her circle and asking around, but no one knew anything. I contacted the cheer instructor, who said Liz had been absent all day. That did not sit right with me. She always notifies me if she is not feeling well. She would send a message. I heard nothing from her the entire day. Her line went straight to voicemail. That is when I checked the bathroom and saw her. Waiting outdoors are Elizabeth's boyfriend and two closest friends, who accompanied Medina from the event to assist in the search. All right. Who told her boyfriend about the situation? Is he currently outside? Yes. The teenagers were already here. They were waiting. Yes, I phoned him. I told him I needed to locate Liz because she was missing, and they track her location constantly. They use that Life 360 application. I insisted we had to search for her, so they came over to help. Grabbed the young man because while the device is missing, we might ping the last known spot using that tracking app. Understood. Police speak with the boyfriend, discovering he was anxious after Elizabeth missed classes and ignored his messages. He had looked at their shared tracking software, but it showed her somewhere other than the apartment. Are you okay? It tracks her spot as well. What does it say for 10:17 this morning? It reads, County Road 406. Wait, let me speak with you. At 10:17 a.m., it places her on County Road 400. 6 not here. Okay. Listen, that was at 10:17 this morning. He texted her around 7 a.m. and got no reply. He sent another text at 11:13 with no answer. Right. She has been dead for some time. We need to investigate that 10:17 ping on the app immediately. I concur. Thinking the phone's final signal might point to the murderer, police hurry to the coordinates. It leads to a residence roughly a half-mile away. Sit. All right. Unit 211. My partner and I are breaching the entrance. Keep the radio clear. Stop all transmissions. Silence the air till further notice. Police department. Police. I am entering this room. Cover me. Set. Move. Police department. Secure the corridor. Doors open. Police. Hey, you need to see this. Get in here. Check out the closet contents. We must determine who owns that. Exiting now. Crossing the hall. Heading straight over. Police, check your rear. Mind that door behind you. Watch your back. Watch your back. Room clear. 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 Last one. All clear. The property is vacant and on the market. The phone is nowhere to be found. Texas Rangers are called in to assist. They collaborate with local PD and the county sheriff. Returning to the crime scene, detectives examine the victim and notice she suffered numerous stab wounds. However, the rest of the unit is surprisingly clean of blood. Wait a second. Damn it, we need additional photos. I found more punctures on her top. The fabric is shredded. There are many injuries, all right? Her top is destroyed from the knife strikes. Also, the body is soaked. She is drenched. In her left palm, we discovered a beaded bracelet depicting a saint. The bottom section of the shower liner is coated in blood as well. Was she lying on the liner? No, she was not. It was hanging outside the tub. It appears she was rolled over inside. We see transfer stains from the upper fold down to her final position. Detectives surmise the attacker dumped Elizabeth in the bath and ran the water, likely trying to wash away forensic traces. Seeking potential witnesses, police knock on doors throughout the building. They catch a break when they interview the resident living directly above. The sounds from below happened between 10 a.m. and midday. I would guess it was likely between 10 and 11 o'clock. I heard a massive bang right around here. It sounded like something heavy dropping, but I am not sure what it was. I thought my energetic kid tipped something over. I leaped out of bed to check. Did you check? Yes. I got up immediately. I sprinted through my place, but saw that everything was in order. Returning to my room, I heard a second thud in that exact spot. Once I was back in bed, I could hear the shower running downstairs. There were no screams. My dog is very sharp, as you can see. He did not bark at all. Usually if he hears another dog walk past, he goes crazy. How long did the water run? Probably 15, at most 20 minutes, because I got up to wash before heading out. I showered before walking the dog. Let's discuss your security cameras. Okay, I've got the camera on my balcony pointed right at my car. That little blue Fiat down there is mine. So the lens faces that direction. It picks up people walking past, vehicles driving by, all of that. It records 24/7. So I have footage from the entire day, even before you guys arrived. There's an SD card inside and you guys are welcome to take it. Or I can send you whatever clips you need. That would be perfect. Actually, yeah, can we grab that right now? Absolutely. We'll copy what we need and get it right back to you. Based on the neighbor's statement, investigators build a timeline. They theorize Elizabeth was killed around 10 in the morning, matching the time her neighbor heard loud crashes and the shower running, and confirmed by her cell phone's last known location registering at 10:17 And a follow-up conversation with Elizabeth's mother, Jacqueline Medina, provides officers with their first solid lead. When you got home, was the front door locked? No, it wasn't locked. It was open because I just walked right in. Is that unusual for it to be unlocked, or do you usually leave it open? I always keep it locked ever since we got robbed. How long ago was that? A couple weeks ago. They broke in, took my watch. They took a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's what they were trying to do again when they came in this time. I honestly don't know. I'm not sure if anything is missing yet, but I was just worried sick because her friends were here and nobody had seen her. Nobody had talked to her. That really scared me because these are her best friends. Did you report the robbery when it happened? Okay. How long ago was that exactly? A couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks. Do you know who was involved? Can you identify them? No, I don't know anybody because we weren't home at the time. Okay, got it. Yeah, we weren't here. But they only took petty stuff. They didn't take the TV. They took her projector, my watch, just small items. Okay. Could the burglars have come back for seconds, only to stumble upon Elizabeth home sick from school? 2 days later, on December 7th, detectives review the neighbor's surveillance footage from 10:16 a.m. The morning of the murder, just after the upstairs neighbor heard the crash in the shower, a man is seen sprinting from the building and jumping into a Ford Taurus. Investigators show the image to Medina, but she doesn't recognize him. They grab screenshots and blast them out to the media. For 4 days, investigators grill Elizabeth's friends and family, trying to figure out who might have wanted to hurt her. Tips trickle into Crime Stoppers, but nothing pans out. Then on December 9th, Texas Ranger Brant Johnston attends a vigil held for Elizabeth. While he's there, he overhears something that stops him dead in his tracks. A friend and Elizabeth's boyfriend both just received replies to texts they sent to her phone 4 days after she was killed. Johnson immediately asked both of them to come back to the station. So, you said a couple days ago you called her, was it Tuesday night right after everything happened? and it went straight to voicemail. Right. And you haven't tried calling since? No, I haven't. Not until today. I texted her, got a reply saying okay, and then I called and it actually rang. What time did you send that text today? I texted her at 6:16, and they responded at 6:17 with just, okay, what exactly did you text her? I wrote, I hugged your mom today. That's it. I hugged your mom today. Would you be willing to send a text right now? Yeah. Say something like, yeah, what's up? What are you doing? Or maybe, wait, you want to hit the gym? Yeah, because we were gym partners. It says delivered. This is so weird. I don't think the phone has been missing this whole time. Yeah. But look, even if someone had the phone, they wouldn't know her password. So you think they might have swapped the SIM card? Can't they crack the password? We can. You guys can't. A regular civilian can't crack it. But then who answered? They'd have to put the SIM in a different phone, right? You want to try calling? Yeah. You want me to do it? If someone answers, what do I say? Say, she's calling you right now. No, wait, I'm calling her. Elizabeth, let's go to the gym. Okay, it's active. Call back one more time and just stay quiet. Okay, just give it a second. And then be like, hey, what's up? It went to voicemail. Your call has been forwarded to an automated message. I'm definitely going to see if we can get a ping on that. After speaking with the friend, they bring in the boyfriend. I text her. Look, here's the text. They told me to text her real quick just to see if she replies. I wrote, Liz, I miss you. And the reply was, not me. I was like, what? And then right after that, I called her and the officers were yelling, record it, record it. Right. Hello? Let me restart the recording for y'all. Hello? Who is this? Somebody answered, but then my dad called me on the other line and they hung up. Okay. Was that the suspect's voice? Yeah. Realizing the killer might still have Elizabeth's phone and hadn't ditched it like they first thought, investigators rushed an emergency request to track the device. At 7:06 p.m., a TNT confirms the phone is pinging at a location in Schulenburg, Texas, an hour away. A task force, including the Texas Rangers, Edna Police, and the Fayette County Sheriff's Office, races to the house in Schulenburg. When they arrive, they spot a silver Ford Taurus parked out front, identical to the one seen fleeing Elizabeth's apartment. They run the plates and the car comes back to 23-year-old Rafael Govea Romero. When they run his name, they see he has a record for burglary of a building just a year prior. Knowing Jacqueline and Elizabeth's apartment had been robbed just 3 weeks before the murder, investigators sensed they found their man. Hey there, we're investigating a crime, and we think you might have some information that could help us out. Would you be willing to talk with us for a minute? I believe. You speak a little English? Yeah, just a little bit? Yeah. Okay. Can anyone translate? Not 100%. They find a translator and confirm that a mother, father, and their 3 kids live in the house, including Raphael. Mind if we look around just to make sure we're safe? Hello, state police. Hi. They do a quick sweep of the home to ensure no one else is hiding. There you go. Thank you. Gracias. Satisfied, the scene is secure. They gather everyone in the living room. Can we turn this light on, sir? Listen, we are currently working a case and need a word with your brother. Did you check with him to see if he is okay with answering a few questions? Nobody is getting handcuffed right now, but would you mind heading down to the station to interpret for him? We are trying to locate physical proof, specifically items removed from a victim's residence. Mobile device is top on our list of missing property. Do you think he would consent to a quick search of his bedroom to see if we can locate that item? Right. Is the camera on? It is. Okay. Yes, he agrees to the search. Correct. All right then. Do you own a mobile device? No. Just an outdated model. An old brick. Is it in your possession? Yes. All right. It is pretty beat up. Here it is. Right. So he owns this current device plus an antique one kept for ages. Do you mind if my guys check the room for that second device? Yeah, go ahead. Appreciate it. While one detective starts tossing Romero's bedroom, a different investigator dials the victim's number to see if it rings. Audio starts playing from the siblings' bedroom down the hall. Location? Which room? Right in here. Tell me where you acquired this device. Nah, that is just my spare. You claim this is yours? Correct. It is my old backup. How long has it been in your possession? Close to 2 years now. A full 2 years? Is it still functional? Yes. Is this your primary device for making calls? No, but I suppose it belongs to me. All right. I only use it for gaming apps, strictly for playing games. Correct. Okay. Mind unlocking the screen for me real quick? Sure thing. Let me see the screen. Is it open now? Yes. Actually, I just found this recently. Oh, so you found it. Correct. Where exactly did you locate it? Actually, my brother handed it over to me. I see it happened a while back. What do you call yourself? Leo. All right, Leo. When exactly did your sibling hand that device over to you? Just today. This very day. Correct. All right. So, have you been active on it, like using it today? Nope. Can you pinpoint the time he gave it to you? Was it late last night or early morning? Around 4 o'clock, maybe? 4? Correct. Got it. You powered it up and started messing with it? Yes. Have you sent any messages to anyone? No. No? Are you positive? Yes. Because I see a ton of messages here. Look, who are these contacts you are chatting with? Right. No. Mind if I look? Yes. Be my guest. All right. This one says, just finished a workout. I miss you. Top of the morning. I gave your mother a hug. Is that from you? Okay. Asking about the gym. Okay. When did that come in? Says 4 o'clock. Right. 4 o'clock. And your brother provided it. Correct. Which sibling specifically? Oh, that one over there. Correct. He points toward Raphael in the adjacent room. Plus, that is not my number. Not your digits. No. Okay. So you recently acquired this device. It has not been in your possession for very long. Correct. Right. You received it today around 4. Yes. Understood. And the source was your brother? Yes. All right. Just verifying the facts. The team then questions Romero regarding the device and receives a conflicting story. Hey, Brent, escort him back here alongside the sister, please. Who does this device belong to? It belongs to my sibling. Okay. It is your brother's property. Yes. Are you absolutely positive about that? Excuse me? Are you certain? Actually, my sister. All right. That refers to the eldest sibling. I mean, like my older brother. So it is the older sibling's device. My other brother. Oh, I see. Look, he claims he received it from you, but you claim he got it from the other guy. So who is telling lies? Just give me the honest truth about the origin. She mentioned discovering it and handing it off to me. Oh, understood. All right. So while you were tidying up the residence, you stumbled upon it. Okay, that seems plausible. All right, buddy. We are going to transport you now. You agreed to come to the precinct and answer some questions. Okay. Hopefully you can assist us with a few inquiries we have, and we will ensure a Spanish translator is present. Does that work? The device does not belong to the victim. Investigators theorize that the suspect removed the SIM card from her mobile and inserted it into the device he handed to his sibling. Ranger Brant Johnston transports the suspect to headquarters while the team keeps tossing the bedroom. Incriminating items start accumulating rapidly. Investigators discover numerous pairs of female undergarments stashed beneath a pillow and concealed inside the suspect's wardrobe. They locate 2 diaries along with the identical hoodie the perpetrator was observed wearing. The coat. There it lies. We have the footwear, we have the pullover, possibly the trousers too. Let us check if the actual device is stashed here. Do you suspect they pulled the chip and used a burner? Yes. Look at their move. Suddenly, they uncover the most critical piece of evidence. The victim's mobile device. That is the one, right there. That matches the one in her photograph. Correct. I possess a photo of her grasping it. Yes, right here. Back at the precinct, Ranger Johnston receives updates on the find while interrogating the suspect. Listen, Raphael, didn't an event occur this week that you need to get off your chest? Are you positive there is nothing weighing on your conscience that you should share? No. No? Are you certain? Positive. I am only going to ask this once. Positive. You claim to not know that young woman? All right. That girl, it was her subscriber card you inserted into that mobile device. Look, I do not believe you intended for any harm to come to her. I suspect you feel terrible about the situation. I cannot speak for you, though. You have to explain the events yourself. If you regret what occurred to her, simply explain the situation to us. A witness spotted you sprinting out of that residence. What was your business inside? He claims he never set foot inside a single unit. Fine. Then explain the girl to me. Talk. Just give me the truth about what went down. All right? He claims he only bolted because he grabbed a phone off a car roof and panicked once he had it. Look, I don't peg you for a villain, buddy. Lying about the event is the only thing worse than the act itself. Just lie after lie after lie. At the start, you swore you'd never been near the complex. Now suddenly you admit you were there. No, stop. That phone belongs to you. Right, so I have the device. You're just spinning one tall tale after another. Innocent folks don't feel the need to deceive. They stick to the facts. Back at the suspect's place, detectives are floored by the stash hidden inside his bedroom vent, featuring gadgets likely filched from the victim's place weeks prior, along with a horde of other pilfered goods. They start sweating, thinking this wasn't his first kill. Guy's a total predator. And tucked way back in that air duct is the victim's billfold. When Ranger Johnson gets the update at the precinct, he turns the screws on the suspect. Finally, the guy starts to crack. He admits he went over there, claims he pounded on the door, hoping to score drugs from the young woman. Where did he pull that story from? Now he says he found her attractive and asked for her number, but she turned him down flat, which set him off, though he claims the rest is a blur. Right. Do you recall striking her? Was there a struggle between you two? He says, this is going to sound nuts. He goes, once I snapped, I honestly don't remember a thing. Why did you end her life? You have to come clean to me, okay? Listen, this is critical, absolutely critical. All I can recall is the rage. I can't explain why it happened. I'm unsure of the reason. I don't know why I did that. That isn't who I am. All right. He states that after exiting the unit, he hopped in his vehicle, made it 10 miles, and had to stop because the reality of the situation hit him hard. What kind of sentence do you believe you deserve? If someone murdered your sister, what should happen to them? He admits they should pay the price, exactly as he must. Listen, Raphael, you are being detained for homicide. Hold it, all right? The officer officially charges the suspect with the capital offense. Translating his diary reveals a catalog of loot from the November break-in and disturbing proof of his obsession with pilfering intimates. Entries mention a desire for worn lingerie with a fresh scent. He writes about craving undergarments from a slim female. He notes he almost smashed a window after spotting a petite girl leaving. The craziest part is my goal wasn't pawning valuables, but hunting for panties or soiled underthings first, then checking for other loot later. Plus, I have the unit keys. I plan to go back and install a spy cam to watch them undress. 3 days later, on December 12th, police transport him to the crime scene to spark his memory. Upon arrival, he sticks to the narrative that he knocked, seeking illicit substances, and the victim invited him inside. When he inquired about the stash and she invited him in, what gesture did she use? Did she just motion with her hand? All right. Did she step back as she signaled? She retreated 2 or 3 paces. Okay. They enter the residence and guide him through the layout while he reiterates telling the victim she was beautiful. He requested her contact info and flew into a rage upon rejection. Following that, he insists his mind is blank. Did you ever enter this sleeping area? He admits it looks somewhat familiar. What exactly comes back to you? He has a vague sense he's visited this spot. All right. How about this restroom? This is the spot where the poor girl was found deceased. He states he only recalls her resting in the bathtub while the faucet ran. Right. Did you crank the handle once you placed her inside? He draws a blank. All right. Did you use the knife on her while she was in the basin? He can't recall. Police attempt to decode his mental state as he stands in the murder scene. What emotions are you feeling right now? He feels terrible. He feels sorrow. Much to the detective's annoyance, he maintains the amnesia defense, and he never explains why he targeted a place an hour's drive away. They haul him back to headquarters for another round of questioning regarding the hoard of lingerie, electronics, and keys discovered in his quarters. So, what's the deal with these urges? Yeah, the obsession with sniffing garments. You enjoy the scent of intimates. Okay, where did that stem from? When did you start craving those odors? Right, Mexico. He's been doing it since he lived south of the border. The suspect finally owns up to the November 13th burglary and admits he returned on December 5th hoping to snag more undergarments. In September 2025, the defendant accepts a plea deal for the slaying, plus armed robbery and home invasion charges. The judge hands down 2 life terms and tacks on another 20 years. Although the victim's mom now knows the face of the monster who took her child, she may never understand why he focused his dark obsession on their home. Sheriff's Department, what's your emergency and location? I need someone at my place immediately. Can I get your address? All right, tell me exactly what's happening. My baby is gone. She is dead. I hear you, ma'am. What is her age? She is 15. No, 16. Send help now. We are on the way. Oh God. Oh my God. Please. No. No. Tragedy strikes the small town of Edna, Texas. December 5th, 2023 began with joy as the community assembled for the yearly holiday procession